Hello everybody and welcome to Forever Cricket on Forever Sports, and some fantastic news today as CSA announced the return of Test match cricket for South Africa over the festive period as well as early next year. Before we go any further, please do consider subscribing, bottom right hand corner, smash a like if you enjoy this type of content, and jump in the comments and let me know what you think. Right, so some big news today on the back of the announcement last week that England will be touring South Africa for some ODIs and T20s in the end of November, December. CSA have also confirmed that Sri Lanka will be arriving in South Africa for a two test match series over the festive period, which means that we will have a Boxing Day test as well as a New Year's test. The Boxing Day test will take place at Centurion, and the New Year's test will be at Wanderers. A move away from the traditional sort of Newland setting, but I suppose without the crowd, it doesn't really make much of a difference. And given the fact that the T20s and the ODIs are going to be staged in the Western Cape, it kind of makes sense for this tour to then happen in the Highveld. So, yeah, fantastic and absolutely buzzing to hear that, because, it's quite sad when you think that it could have potentially been a festive period without Test match cricket. And yes, you might not be able to go to the game and it might be a little bit different, but at the end of the day, cricket is cricket, and that's what we need to focus on. Is the fact that whilst it might not be ideal, we will at least get some Test match cricket over that sort of holiday season, which is one of some of the best time in a year to watch cricket. And one of the most eagerly anticipated series, really. And then what's almost equally as exciting, sorry, is that Australia will be arriving in March for a 3-test series, which will be also a fantastic contest. And our test team is in such a sort of transitional period that it'll be really nice to be able to play Sri Lanka in 2 tests and then have Australia come down and face off against some of the best in the world. And it'll be the first time that Warner and Smith will be back in a test arena since their banning. So lots of subplots. We might even have fans by then. It'll be unlikely, but we could have fans by then. In which case, there are a lot of big battles that will happen during that test series, which would be fantastic. There is also talk of a security check currently being done for a South African tour to Pakistan sometime next year, which will be the first time in almost a decade that South Africa do travel to Pakistan for a tour. So after a year of no cricket, really, it now looks like we at least are in some good and planning stages, and we will be getting international cricket over the next 12 months. And and it's some very good opposition. England are the best limited over side in the world, and we're going to get to play them. Sri Lanka are a much better side than they used to be in the test arena. So we went through a bit of a transitional period, but are getting a bit better, so that'll hopefully be quite nice. And then Australia retained the Ashes, arguably one of the best, if not the best, test nation in the world, after India maybe. And then a tour to Pakistan. In Pakistan will be very interesting because we haven't actually played in Pakistan. None of the players in the current squad will have played for South Africa in Pakistan. So, yeah, fantastic to see that there is cricket going on, and especially on the back of yesterday with all the resignations within the board of directors. It's good to know that despite all the stuff happening within the boardrooms, all the sort of behind the scenes stuff, that in terms of getting cricket on the field, it is looking a little bit more positive, really, and that we will be getting cricket on our screens very, very soon. So look, it'll be very nice if we can get to having crowds back at matches soon. But until then, we'll just have to take what we can get, and that is going to be televised cricket over the holiday season. Australia tour to look forward to in March, and a tour to Pakistan. Please make sure you consider subscribing to the channel, bottom right hand corner. They do smash a like if you enjoyed it. Jump in the comments. Let me know which tour you're most excited about in terms of the test tour. What's going to happen? Who's going to captain? Who should our side be? Any big youngsters that you would be thinking of bringing into the squad? Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very soon.